Welcome, dear fans, to another electrifying installment of the TV Days Drama Digest. Our channel is your go-to source for all the pulse-pounding moments, shocking twists, and emotional roller coasters from days of our lives. If you missed the August 15th episode or simply want to relive the drama, buckle up as we dive deep into the heart of Salem's latest saga. From courtroom showdowns to forbidden glimpses of lost loved ones, this episode was a masterclass in soap opera intensity. Let's unpack every tear, every betrayal, and every cliffhanger that left us gasping for more. EJ's relentless pursuit. A woman in the crosshairs. The episode opens with EJ DiMera, a man whose steely determination and sharp intellect make him both a formidable ally and a dangerous foe. Still reeling from the bullet that nearly claimed his life, EJ is haunted by a single, chilling detail. The shooter was a woman. The memory gnaws at him, a puzzle piece he can't quite place. His mind races through the faces of Salem's women, each one a potential suspect in this tangled web of deceit. The stakes are high. His life, his reputation, and his family's future hang in the balance. His determination to uncover the truth drives him to focus on the suspects who might have had a motive to pull the trigger. And at the top of his list? Chanel Dupree, a woman whose own tangled history with EJ makes her a prime target in his quest for justice. The tension is electric as EJ prepares to face Chanel in court, his mind a battlefield of strategy and suspicion. Paulina's heart in turmoil. A mother's desperate fight across town, Paulina Price is a woman on the edge. Her heart pounds with maternal fear as she grapples with the possibility that her daughter, Chanel, could be swept up in EJ's vengeful crusade. The previous day's conversation with Chanel still lingers in Paulina's mind, each word a reminder of the danger looming over her family. Chanel, ever the optimist, had reassured her mother that she could handle EJ's legal maneuvers. "I'll be fine," she had said, her voice steady but her eyes betraying a flicker of doubt. Chanel believes EJ's strategy to cast suspicion on multiple potential shooters will work in her favor. But Paulina isn't so sure. In today's episode, Paulina's anxiety reaches a fever pitch. She confides in Belle Black, her trusted friend and confidant, pouring out her fears in a raw, emotional exchange. "There's no way I'm letting EJ put my baby girl behind bars just to save his son," Paulina declares, her voice trembling with defiance. Belle listens, her own legal mind racing to find a way to protect Chanel. The courtroom looms like a storm cloud, and Paulina can't shake the image of her daughter standing trial, her future hanging by a thread. The thought of Chanel in handcuffs, her vibrant spirit caged, is more than Paulina can bear. Paulina's fears are compounded by the damning evidence stacking up against Chanel. A video, grainy but incriminating, places her at the scene of the crime. Coupled with EJ's recollection that his shooter was a woman, the noose around Chanel's neck seems to tighten with every passing moment. Paulina paces her living room, her mind a whirlwind of what-ifs. What if EJ's charisma sways the jury? What if Chanel's innocence isn't enough to save her? The weight of these questions presses down on Paulina, threatening to crush her resolve. Yet, she clings to one truth. She will fight for her daughter with every ounce of her strength. Johnny's betrayal. A brother's loyalty tested. Meanwhile, the courtroom becomes a battleground as Johnny DiMera, EJ's son and Chanel's brother, finds himself caught in a moral quagmire. Johnny is on trial, his own fate intertwined with the investigation into EJ's shooting. As his lawyer, EJ is supposed to be his fiercest advocate, but Johnny begins to question his father's tactics. He pleads with EJ to go easy on Chanel, to tread lightly when questioning her in court. "She's my sister," Johnny says, his voice thick with emotion. "Don't make her the scapegoat." But EJ, driven by his need for answers and his unyielding sense of justice, ignores Johnny's plea. In a stunning display of ruthlessness, EJ tears into Chanel on the stand, his questions sharp and unrelenting. He paints her as a woman with motive, opportunity, and a dark secret, each word a dagger aimed at her credibility. Chanel's composure crumbles under the onslaught, her eyes glistening with unshed tears as she struggles to defend herself. The courtroom gasps, the tension thick enough to choke on. Johnny watches in horror, his trust in his father shattering like glass. The realization hits him like a freight train. EJ is willing to sacrifice Chanel to protect him. The betrayal cuts deep, and Johnny's anger erupts in a dramatic confrontation. "You're done," he declares, his voice echoing through the courtroom. In a move that shocks everyone, Johnny fires EJ as his lawyer, severing their professional and personal bond in one fell swoop. The decision sends ripples through Salem, leaving viewers wondering what this rift will mean for the DiMera family. Leo's unexpected connection, a glimmer of light in quarantine while the courtroom drama unfolds, Leo Stark finds himself in a different kind of confinement. Quarantined with a mysterious roommate named Adam, Leo is initially wary of the stranger. The small, sterile room feels like a cage, but as the hours drag on, the two men begin to talk. What starts as idle chatter soon deepens into a surprising connection. Adam, it turns out, is a die-hard fan of Body and Soul, the soap opera within a soap opera that Leo once starred in. His enthusiasm for Leo's old storyline is infectious, and Leo can't help but feel a spark of pride. As they swap stories, Leo learns more about Adam's life, a man whose love for drama mirrors Leo's own. Their shared passion for Body and Soul becomes a bridge, forging a bond that neither expected. For a moment, the weight of the trial and the uncertainty of the future fade away, replaced by laughter and camaraderie. But the clock is ticking, and Leo knows their quarantine won't last forever. What will happen when they're released back into the chaos of Salem? Only time will tell, but for now, Leo finds solace in this unexpected friendship. Sophia and Tate's heartbreak, a glimpse of what could have been in another corner of Salem. Sophia Choi and Tate Black are grappling with their own emotional turmoil. Tate is devastated, his heart heavy with rejection. His adoptive parents have denied his request to visit the baby he believes to be his, a decision that cuts him to the core. Sophia, ever his rock, tries to comfort him, but her own secret weighs heavily on her conscience. She knows the truth. There are no adoptive parents. The cruel letter that shattered Tate's hopes was orchestrated by Melinda Trask, a master manipulator with her own agenda. Sophia's silence is a burden she carries alone, torn between protecting Tate and revealing the painful truth. As she watches him pine for the child he's never met, her heart aches with guilt. But the universe has a way of complicating things further. In a twist of fate, Sophia and Tate are out for a walk when they spot Javi, a friend of Melinda's, pushing a stroller. Inside is the baby, their baby. Tate's eyes light up, a mix of joy and longing, but Sophia's stomach churns with dread. She knows this chance encounter could unravel everything. What will Sophia do? Will she confess the truth to Tate, risking his trust and their relationship? Or will she keep her secret, watching as Tate's hope turns to despair? The sight of their son, so close yet so far, is a dagger to Sophia's heart. The moment is fleeting, but its impact lingers, setting the stage for a confrontation that could change everything. A tapestry of drama and desks. The August 15th episode of Days of Our Lives weaves a tapestry of drama that keeps us glued to our screens. EJ's relentless pursuit of justice threatens to tear his family apart, while Paulina's maternal love drives her to the brink. Johnny's betrayal in the courtroom sends shockwaves through Salem, and Leo's unexpected connection offers a rare moment of light in the darkness. Meanwhile, Sophia and Tate's heartbreaking encounter with their son raises the stakes, leaving us desperate for answers. As the credits roll, we're left with more questions than answers. Will EJ uncover the identity of his shooter, or will his obsession destroy those he loves? Can Paulina protect Chanel from the jaws of the legal system? Will Johnny's decision to fire EJ mend or break their bond? And what will Sophia do when faced with the truth about her son? One thing is certain, Salem is a town where secrets never stay buried for long, and the drama is only just beginning. Thank you for joining us at TV Days Drama Digest for this in-depth recap. If you missed the episode or want to relive the intensity, check out our summary video for all the highlights. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.